What is up, lads and ladettes? It is me, Dan, the Carefree Casual, and I am back with another video for you all to enjoy. New video, new series on the newly released FIFA 21. How many times can you say new in one sentence? You can count for yourselves. Now, as I always do on the release of a new FIFA, I start with Ultimate Team. Normally I pump loads of money into the game and build a team that I'm happy with eventually after spending God knows how much. But this year I'm going to do it different. I'm going to do a Pack to Glory, Road to Glory, and it shall be known as Pack to the Stars. And here are the rules that I have set myself for this series. Rule 1. No money is to be spent on FIFA 21, so no points. Rule number 2. Packs can be purchased, but must be done so with coins. Lastly, rule number 3. Players can be sold on the market, but cannot be purchased. All players must be acquired from packs alone. So those are the 3 rules that I must live by, the 3 testaments, if you will. Here are some additional points. Any breaking of the 3 rules result in a real-life punishment, so it'll be interesting to see if anything happens on that front. Point 2, we are keeping track of the amount of gold packs that we open. Silver and bronze we won't bother with. And point 3, we are going to keep track of all the walkout players we get throughout the series. So it'll be interesting to see how many we get compared to the amount of gold packs that we open. Right, so them's the rules, and this is where we start. Of choosing of our starter pack, and as most people do, I'm going to go with England. Prem, Championship, good quality players, got a good chance. And who is the first player we're going to get on our Pack to Glory series? It is none other than Ashley Barnes from Burnley. Not great, not bad at the same time. Let's see what other gold players we have to start with. Okay, so a lot of bronzes, few English, couple of Chinese players. Dale Stevens there from Brighton. I think he's recently actually just signed for Burnley. Callum Chambers, that's not bad. Relatively pacey centre-back, good place to start. So we'll swap him around with that guy. Yeah, basically I just need to sort this team out, so bear with me all of 2 seconds. Last player in, Dale Stevens, and this is how we look to begin. Got to pick a lone player. Not bad, not great options. I'm thinking Paul Pogba probably, Tony Cruz too slow, Dembele won't fit in, Rakitic again too slow. So yeah, I think we'll probably have to go with Paul Pogba here for 5 games. Not a bad player to have to start with, will come in handy in those tough games. Alright, so after much deliberation, I'm thinking AC Milan's home shirt to be our home shirt. Sociedad line looks nice, but yeah, go with Milan. And for away, you can't really turn down the opportunity to have a Bayern shirt, can you? Al Shabab probably seems the most. I'm not having Barcelona, so I think Al Shabab's probably the most interesting one to start with, and that's how we start. Your bog standard, welcome back to Ultimate Team packs. So we've got 4 gold players packs, great start. Player pick item, I'm not sure if that's a loan or a permanent. Got a coin boost, which would be really, really handy for all those games that when we start playing them. So yeah, got a few packs to open. Let's see how we fare. Right, so I had to go out of the game for various reasons and go back in, but I have a few items to deal with. So got 3 gold lone players pack. What's this then? Right, so choice between Alexander-Arnold, Haaland and João Felix. Haaland looks good, Felix not so much, but the obvious choice is going to be Alexander-Arnold, running again with that English Prem vibe. A one-to-watch player pick now. The option between the 2 silvers, coincidentally, Thiago and David. Chelsea supporter here, so I'm always going to go with Thiago as the option. And that's that. So it's onto the actual packs that I have in the store at the moment. So that's just your bog standard stadium stuff. Have a look at that in a moment. Just stick that in the catalogue for now. What's next? What are we going to go for? Lone player content pack. What's this? Foot 21 team of the week kit. Great stuff. Alright, we've got Mbappe on loan for 5 games. That could be a good option there. And then just a load of club stuff. Again, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Then another 3 gold loan players pack. Is it the same 3 players as the last one? Yes, Alexander-Arnold, Haaland or Felix. So again, we'll take Alexander-Arnold. Gives us more games with him, which is really good because he is a good quality right back. And the only right back really that we have at the moment in the team. Moving on swiftly to more packs. Lone base icon pack. I think the options here are Ronaldo, Zidane or Eric Cantona, and we get Ronaldo for 3 games. Always good. Right, finally at long last we opening some proper packs. Here we go then, pack number 1 of the series. I'm not sure what the signs are, by the looks of it, yeah, just a standard rare player. Jonathan Bamba, not bad, 88 pace, 74 shooting. Doesn't really fit at the moment. Another French player, Aguilar, Cheryshev, Alan Carvalho, Asamoah, Pietov. Yeah, not great. I think we've got Tom Cledley there. He might be able to fit into the team, but we'll have to wait and see. Moving on quickly then. So the first ever pack of the series, not great. Pack 2. What are we going to get? Just another rare player. Oh, Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes on previous games was quite a good player. Falcao, another one, previously good on other games, not so great now. But yeah, I'm quite happy to have Gonzalo Guedes in the team. Could be a potential series beast, depending on how we put him in the side. Be interesting to see. Got Adam Webster there, another English player we can incorporate. The pack's coming think and fast here. On to pack number 3. By the looks of it, nothing great. No, just another rare player. Polish Napoli, Arturo or something, Milik. No great deal of pace. Good finisher, so it'll be interesting to see if we can get him in the team somehow. Obviously, we'd prefer to have the likes of Guedes in rather than Milik, but Rodriguez, a pacey right back from the Mexican League, not ideal. Adel Tarat, remember him? Yeah, not great. The rest, no. There's a Samba from the Championship. No, nothing else great. We move on then. Our penultimate pack from our return to Ultimate Team, and pack number 4. Doesn't look any different from the previous pack. Oh no, it's orange. Copper Libertadores is a new thing this year apparently. James Tompkins, 37 pace. I don't think he'll be going in anytime soon. Nothing great. We move on then. Right, our final pack, and this one is a pre-order pack from the Ultimate Edition, and pack number 5. Nothing extraordinary happening. Yep, no Copa Libertadores, just a normal rare player. Spanish goalkeeper, Pacheco, 82 rated. Always good to have a relatively highly rated goalkeeper to start off with. Whether we can fit him in, we'll have to wait and see. Anybody else? Bernadeschi, Guaita, Spanish Premier League goalkeeper, good. Unai Emery, good Ebening. Yeah. Always good to have a load of contracts, but again, not a great pack, but we'll see what we can do with the players we have acquired from the packs we've opened so far. Before we look to assemble our first proper ever team, we've got some objectives we've accomplished, I don't know what. Let's have a quick look. So, we've got community, that's new this year. What's this then? Join the community, complete objectives, progress together. Okay, I don't know what that is, but we'll see as we go on out throughout the game. Just a load of rubbish by the looks of it. Tifos, badges. Okay, yeah, nothing exciting on that front. Let's move on to season progress. So first one, we get Trent again on loan. That'd be great. So that's even more games we could have him for. You got your daily objectives and so on and so forth. It's all the standard stuff from previous games. Milestone stadium development. Not quite sure what that is. And then finally, the one we've actually completed, transfer market, which coincidentally is not something that's ideal, but I think it's because we may have put a player to the transfer market and we get 150 coins for the pleasure. Always good to start with a small amount of coins. It builds up eventually. Something that's always advised by those who've done previous Road to Glories is to complete the simple objectives and build your coins up, so you get 150 coins for doing the basic stuff, so positioning, chemistry, which is what I'm going to do here. Make sure we get some strong links, build up those coins as best we can early on, and then you never know, we might be able to get a pack sooner rather than later. So let's do this and crack on. So 3 objectives complete. Oh, gold reward pack. Don't know what that's going to entail. We've got chemistry, so another 150 coins in the bank. And last but not least, another 150 coins. I'm not quite sure what that one's for, but yes, always good. Coins starting to total up now, so we move on. Another objective to complete, change the club name. I don't know if this is what it was originally, but let's click and see if it allows me to change this and it counts. Yes, it's counted, so another 150 coins in the bank for changing the club name. Fantastic. Time to open that gold reward pack we got from the objectives, and this is pack number 6. Nothing amazing, as you would have seen. No rares, just 4 standard gold cards. What play do we get? Palumbo, Argentinian, centre-back from the Serie A. 49 pace, might be good for some SBCs down the line, but not going in our team. And speaking of the team, this is what we start with. Going to go with a standard 4-3-3 attacking, and yeah, let's see what we're able to put together with the cards we've got from the 6 packs, I believe it is, that we have opened so far. I'll get back to you once I'm done. So here is the first team we'll be playing our first game of the series with. So Guaita in goal, good hybrid between the 2 centre-backs, one from La Liga, the other obviously Webster from the Premier League. Linking to Webster is that on loan Trent Alexander-Arnold, and we've got some random La Liga left-back to link with the centre-back. Camarasa, formerly of Palace and Cardiff, I believe, is one of our central midfielders. It was a toss-up between Cleverley and Dale Stephens for the cam role, and Cleverley is more attacking minded than that of his Brighton counterpart, so he starts at central attacking mid. Then the most important part of any ultimate team, the attack. We have a random Colombian winger whose name currently escapes me, but he has pace, so he starts on the right. We've got the online base icon Ronaldo up top, and as I said, arguably and possibly the beast of this series, Gonzalo Guedes, starts on the left mid, hence why I have made the La Liga Premier League hybrid, although they've got that random Mexican League right midfielder thrown in for good measure. As you can see, nothing amazing on the bench. On loan, Pogba and Mbappe the highlights. Let's keep moving. All that tinkering, we've completed a couple more objectives. Nothing amazing, just a couple of chem styles to add to the club. So, as wanting to get to the game as quickly as possible, there's a couple more things to show. There's a new feature. You can edit your stadium now. It's a lot more interactive. So you've got match day features, crowd, sidelines, and structures. So as you can see, you've got your badge, your ball, your kits, and your standard player celebration. At the moment, mine's just the knee slide. Then your crowds, so just your tifos, your stadium themes and what have you. I think you've got crowd noises you can unlock, but that's a future thing for me to do. At the moment, nothing amazing happening, just some random tifo that I managed to get from the objectives. Stadium paint, why not just have white, because that's the only other option apart from default. Right now, the moment you all have been waiting for, my first game of the Pack to Glory series, and let's have a look at the team we will be going up against. Your box standard Premier League side with a couple of loan players. You can pause if you want to have a look at that in more depth. Now is the time I tell you that this is recorded after the match, purely due to the fact that when I was playing the games I was trying to concentrate, so I wasn't actually saying a great deal. But as you will see from the highlights of the matches you see in today's episode, it didn't go great. I played the 5 qualification games. As you can see, I took the lead in this one. Camarasa with the first goal of my series of Ultimate Team. Yeah, that was about the only highlight to speak of for me. The rest all went against me, as I said. You will see throughout the rest of this episode. But what I want to talk about very quickly is what my highlights and dislikes are of FIFA 21, having played a number of games at this stage. I'll start with my dislikes, as I always do. Always start on the horrible and then get to the nice. So my main point of complaint is, as I'm sure with everyone else who has played the game has seen, defending. Defending is non-existent in this game, and it also doesn't help that goalkeepers do virtually nothing, hence why the scorelines in the specific games from this episode are so high, not necessarily in my favour. But yes, defending is non-existent, goalkeeping also the same, so that needs to improve. I don't know if it's myself, but I have seen a lot of people complain about the defending on FIFA 21. First game down, lost 4-1 in the Rivals game. We may have been losers on the pitch, but we are winners in the objectives. We have unlocked Club Anthem, not sure what that is, so we'll have a look in a second. And we also got a Play Division Rivals, so that's plus 300 coins. Let's see what this Club Anthem pack entails. Los Angeles Galaxy Club Anthem. We'll attach that, see what it sounds like in-game. Another thing I forgot to mention, there is no sound on this because for whatever reason my recording device refused to record the sound. But this is the second team we're going to face in our second qualification, and as you can see it is quite pace abusing, hence the reason why I am due to suffer such a heavy defeat. We do get a couple of goals through base icon Ronaldo, but whilst the game plays in the background, you can watch on, and I will continue with my lists of likes and dislikes in FIFA 21 so far. So I've explained my dislike of defending. I also dislike the lack of through balls. Obviously, you press the Y button or whatever button it is on PlayStation to play it through ball. 9 times out of 10 in previous games, it was accurate and you were through on goal. On this one, it seems virtually non-existent whenever you play a through ball. It more often than not will only go ever so slightly in front of the player who's played it, or to their right-hand side rather than the player that is bursting forward through on goal. So yes, another complaint for FIFA 21. As you can see, we suffer another heavy defeat. This time 7-2 it finishes. So it's back-to-back defeats, and I think changing formation is needed with the poor defending. So 5 at the back, I'm thinking here. Let's have a quick look, and I'll get through this and show you the end result. The shake-up in formation sees the need for an additional centre-back, so in comes Callum Chambers, relatively pacey for a centre-back, so a good option to partner the Adam Webster and I think his name's Pujol or something like that, the Spanish centre-back that's currently in there. Oscar Plano, the Spanish right midfielder, comes in for the random Colombian who I had there. He wasn't particularly great in the first 2 games. He comes in to give Boya Mayoral, the Real Madrid striker, a better chemistry in up top. Not blessed with pace, but hopefully he's quite good at finishing. We'll have to wait and see. And yes, the rest remains the same as it was. So change your formation, couple of new players in. Let's see if it makes a difference. More tinkering has resulted in full completion of the advanced chemistry objective, and that means a gold players pack for us to open. So it is pack number 7. Let's see what comes out of this one. Just a standard rare yet again. Antonio Andreva, 72 pace, 78 shooting. I remember back in a couple of FIFAs ago, he would have been a great player to have, but unfortunately not blessed for pace. Mata, a striker, perhaps better than Boya Mayoral, so we'll pop him in there. And yes, this is the team we'll be rocking for our 3rd qualification rivals game, and we will be up against well, this isn't going to end great, is it? That is a very strong Premier League side. With such a strong opponent, it won't be any sort of spoilers to tell you that this is yet another thrashing at the hands of a superior side. So as you watch these highlights, I will continue on with my likes and dislikes of FIFA 21. My next, I don't know if it's a dislike or a like, to be honest with you, but it's something I've picked up. This game is once again all about how quick your players are. It doesn't matter how strong they are, it doesn't matter how good they are at defending. If they're fast in defence, they'll keep up with anybody. If they're fast in attack and you're up against slow defenders, you're going to beat them 9 times out of 10. Hence why the scorelines are so strong, and hence why defending is perhaps so bad in this game. Gonzalo Higuain's there getting a goal. As I said, potential Series Bs, keep an eye on that one. But yes, so pace is definitely the thing you need to look out for in this game, as this one finishes 6-3. So 6 packs into the series, or it might be 7, I've completely lost count at this point. And I've decided to do a couple of SBCs, a beginner SBC, because you get a 2-player pack there, and also some gold upgrades, because the gold players we've got so far from the packs we've opened have not been great. The only ones that have been great have already been included in my side. So there is 1 2-player pack, and I will go on and complete another one. So we have 3 packs coming up for us to open. Right, so first the standard 2-player pack from the beginner SBC, pack number 8. And the gold player is not even the rare in this pack. Mancini, no idea if he has any relation to the former Man City manager. The rare is a silver, so we will go on and open a new pack. Upon realisation, I have enough coins to actually open a standard premium gold pack, so that is what I'll do here. And it is pack number 9. By the looks of it, rare, no boards, no walkout, rare, central midfielder, Belgian from Leicester City, Yuri Tielemans. That, I have to say, is a good pull for this very early stage of the game. Strong, 81 rated central midfielder from the Premier League, good passing. Paul Dummett there, another Premier League player, another option Premier League centre back, and a nice Denmark kick that we may apply later on. Must say, as I said, early stage of the game, that is a good pack in my opinion. Right, first of our 2 players pack, pack number 10. Oh, it's our first board, so I want to say. First board, Piemonte Keta, centre-back's got to be Bonucci. It is Leonardo Bonucci, 85 rated, our first boards player. Not the best, but I'm not going to complain. 85 rated centre-back is a good pull for a 2-player pack. And the last, will it be anywhere near as good? Pack number 11. Just a standard rare this time. Neto, Barcelona goalkeeper. Another relatively good pull for the start of this series. Maybe have to put him in. Nacho Monreal, left back, maybe a better option than the one we have at the moment. So let's go to the team. Couple of decent pulls there, so I want to try and include them in the side, and I look to have done so. So Bonucci is in. Bernardeschi, it comes in as well to try and give him some chemistry. In comes the Mexican League right back and the return of the Colombian Mexican League right midfielder. Arturo Milik comes in as well, so it's standard 4-4-2. Milik is partnered up top still by Mata from Getafe from La Liga. Nacho Monreal, the former Arsenal left back, comes in at that left back position to replace that random bloke that we had. So this is the team we'll be rocking for our, what I believe is our 4th game, and this is the team we will be facing. Yes, yet another strong Premier League side. Podence is the one you got to watch out for here. Also Rodrigo and Gabriel Jesus up top. Very quickly then, I will continue with my dislikes and likes. I think it's mostly just been dislikes, to be honest with you. And it's the lack thereof of red cards in blatant goal scoring opportunities. A number of times I've been through on goal, been taken out, and no red card has been produced by the referee. No idea why that is. Not sure if it's changing rules. I'm not one to keep up with the updated rules of football these days. But yes, another complaint of mine, lack thereof of red cards in blatant taking out. Just goal scoring opportunities, got the words out eventually. This game finishes 4-1, so not too bad, not a great deal of highlights, but we continue in our qualifications. 4 defeats from 4 games, and no matter how much I've tinkered, I just can't seem to get it right. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the teams I'm facing, but once again, I'm going to have to make some changes to this side, whether it be in the actual squad, or whether it be in my custom tactics, something I've dabbled on previously in previous games, not shown in this series so far, but yes, I will be editing my custom tactics here, so I'm able to change formation just by going to attacking in game rather than having to pause it, because it always annoys me when people do that, so I'm not going to do it to other people. So yes, as you can see, I'm just doing a couple of changes to the custom tactics here. So we will go to what I believe is a 4-1-2-1-2 in game. Let's see if that helps at all. This is the team we'll be facing straight into our last game, and to be fair, not the best of sides. Centre back at left back, and compared to the other teams we face, we could be in with a chance here. It just depends how good of a player this guy is. So yes, you can watch on in this one as the highlights reel through. We go behind 20 minutes into the game, and yeah, it pretty much just carries on from there. So I've spoken all about my dislikes of FIFA 21 so far, but I do actually like the feel of the game. I've got a lot of dislikes, but I like the feel of it. It's a lot more fast-paced than FIFA 20, which is somewhat to my liking. Once I get in the swing of things and once I get used to everything, I should be okay. Obviously, these were the first 5 games that I'd ever played on FIFA 21, and as you can see, and as you have seen, I didn't fare too well. But that just means we get placed in a lower division, and that means we have a better chance of winning some games and getting some packs, which is the main thing that needs to happen in this series. A really dodgy penalty there that was given away. I have no idea why. Just lightly tapped someone. Yes, 7-0. And I think this was the first game we actually failed to score in as well. 8-0, I think it'll finish. Yes, 8-0, indeed it does finish. So, yep, not the greatest of starts. 5 qualification games, 5 losses. That will therefore see us placed, I believe, in the lowest division. I don't know if there's a Division 10. Oh, Division 8. 500 skill rating. So, this is the starting point. Let's see how we progress in the next episode. A lot of bases covered in episode 1. Hopefully episode 2 will be a lot more gameplay and a few more packs. 11 packs open in this opening episode. Can't complain really. But yes, 5 defeats in 5 games. Not the best of starts. But if you have enjoyed the episode, as always, please do leave a like, subscribe, and ding dong that bell. And I look forward to seeing you next time for episode 2 of Pack to the Stars.